been trying to figure out how to start this video and nothing really feels right. I just wanted to take a moment before we move into the review to share some thoughts. With everything that's been going on recently in the world, especially with the tragic event that happened in my hometown, I found myself thinking a lot about what I'm trying to do with this channel and the community I'm building here. I just wanted to publicly make sure I emphasize how much I value life. It's really the entire reason I started this channel, why I train, and why I'm interested in reaching as many people as I can. My message at the end of each of my videos generally goes something like this: train so you can be capable of defending innocent life. That is truly the foundation of all of this. It's not just building guns, it's building a desire to hold yourself responsible to being a protector and capable person who values protecting life when others don't. The description in my bio has been the same from the start of this channel. Gunman is the latest community of individuals devoted to freedom, unity, and preserving innocent life. And despite the great divide that seems to have taken over the world these last few years, but especially these last couple weeks, I still naively hope we can find our humanity, come together, and realize who the real enemy is. And it's not each other. If you stand for goodness, unity, and becoming more capable of defending innocent life, you stand with me. With all of that in mind, here's a video of me trying to do what I love and making the most out of the short, amazing life I have here. Welcome back to another range review. We're going to go over my initial thoughts and impressions shooting this for the first time. This is a PSA Krink, and it's chambered in 5.45 by 3.9. I thought it'd be cool to get into caliber I'd never used or shot before. They did have a 5.56 version and a 300 blackout, but I chose the 5.45 because I thought it was cool, and I guess we're going to see. That ammo is really hard to get, so I'm kind of sad about it. I kind of wish I would have maybe went with the 5.56 version just because I think I'm going to like this a lot, and shooting it now is going to be a lot more difficult with this random round. I did get this Cerakoted. It's a super wild colored pattern done by Culper Precision. They absolutely killed it. I'm really trying my best not to regret the green. It was specifically for Call of Duty skin style. Part of me likes it. The other part of me thinks it's super ugly. But the camo pattern turned out absolutely incredible. All the rest of it, I really do like it. I just think I should have changed the green to maybe a different color. The bag set up, everything fits nice and snug in here. We got the mags, bipod. This is just be for tests mostly. The ammo that we're shooting today. So we've got two different rounds we're going to be working with. Hornady Black, thank you Hornady for sending this over, and Tele ammo, and both of them obviously 5.45 by 3.9, and this is what the two are looking like here. We got Hornady and then we got the Tele. So we're going to see how both of these shoot. If I had to guess, they're both going to shoot just fine. Some of the furniture that we're running, I'm going to go over this in a full review later. All of this hardware that you're seeing is from Midwest Industries. ALG trigger, that thing is crazy light. I got a Surefire light on here, and then aim point Cerakoted in gray. Again, this is the first time that I'm going to be shooting this, so we'll kind of see how it goes. I'm going to sight it in. Maybe I'll take a couple shots first just to see how it feels, make sure it doesn't blow up in my face. I assembled it back together and I'm still learning AKs. So let's take a couple shots. Yeah. I don't know why I'm so like a little nervous. I'm going to hold it away from my face. I think I was I don't want to finish this review. That was terrifying.
Why does it simple out?
It's just an AK round. That's the way they're built. And also you're shooting it out of like a sub like 7-inch barrel. So, I mean, at least it's cycled. I guess let's do a couple more. Man, go. Oh. All right. Well, so it's cycling fine. Everything seems to be working well. I need to suppress this as soon as possible. All right, couple up close and make sure I don't put my finger in front of anything important. Here we go. Okay, we are blasting dust off of the ceiling right now. I will say, without this like blast diversion device from Midwest Industries, I have a feeling this would be extremely uncomfortable to shoot. It really is pushing all of that blast forward. It's surprisingly comfortable. It's really not that bad. I mean, there's absolutely zero recoil, which is surprising. Not really. I mean, I feel like most AKs kind of shoot like this, but kind of a really weird experience. You can just feel all the energy getting sent down range. It's really uncomfortable to look at, but comfortable to shoot, if that makes sense. This is the Tela. I'm just gonna pop off like 5 rounds quick, kind of to see how that feels. Initial thoughts, very comfortable, very, very weird experience. I feel like I should be getting impacted by the amount of energy coming out of this thing, but it is weirdly comfortable. So far so good. Let's get it sighted in, and then I'll have some more thoughts about it in a little bit. Again, this is just with the Tela ammo, 25 yard zero. Nothing special, it's just to kind of get things in line before I take it out to further distances later. So what we're gonna do is take 5 shots just on target, is nice and slow as we can, and then we will sight in from there. These are likely my group, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was aiming here and I hit down here. I mean, and I know there's a way to do this mathematically, but I'm just gonna guess here. Let's just do a whole bunch. The trigger is extremely smooth. It's really, really nice. One of my favorite AK triggers. Those landed right there. It looks like we centered up really nice. Now we just need to come up a bunch more. Where did the third one go? Maybe I put it through the same hole? I don't know. Let's go down a little bit. Now that I'm a lot closer, I'm gonna actually start counting the clicks. We should be getting pretty close. All right, so here's my 2 rounds right there. One right on the dot, the other just to the side of it. So I would say this is, for the most part, sighted in. I'm gonna take maybe, I don't know, 5 more shots, and if they all stay in this circle, I'll be happy with it for now until I decide I want to take it out further than this. Reload. Let's make sure all those stayed in. So my initial 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 likely. So that's kind of weird. They started to really spread out. Every box is a mag. So this could be from a completely different batch of ammo, which could change a lot of things. But it seemed like my first 2 rounds hit where I wanted, and then the next 3 went way off to the side. So I wonder if just every mag is different, which could be interesting. All right, so here's all my hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still hitting a little higher than I thought I would, but all in the right spot. So I'll pull it down just a tad more, but everything seems to be doing all right. All right, now that we're more sighted in, we don't have a ton of ammo because I still need to save a little bit of this for more training and the full review that I'm gonna do. But we've got 3 more mags here, and we're just gonna run a few drills, see how it feels, see how it shoots, see what the numbers come out to be. Let's run a bill drill. Bill drill number 1. Here we go. Okay, first of all, I was really slow. Second of all, I didn't even shoot 6. I just need to get used to AKs, I think. It's kind of scary to shoot. I'm always anticipating how it's gonna feel. So that was 5 rounds, 2, 4, 2. I can definitely do better than that. I also shot super low. So let's try that again. I can do better. Oh, I keep doing 5 rounds. Okay, if I'm being honest, I am a little scared of this gun. The recoil is not scary, it's just the amount of energy coming out of it is a little scary. And scary as in, it's just creating a little bit of hesitancy in me shooting it. So let's run it again. 6 rounds this time, a true bill drill. So that was 2 seconds exactly, 6 rounds. If I had to guess, 4 or 5 of them landed in here, and then 1 out. These were my other. That one was actually pretty good. So 2 seconds. Let's run it again, maybe on a new circle so I can get a better idea. Going for under 2 seconds, 6 rounds, all in the green. Man, yeah, I was just nervous. I get nervous. I've got a lot of training I need to do with AKs. So 2 here, and then I started getting scattered right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not bad, not great. Definitely not great. Let's run it one more time. Now we kind of see where those are. So that was 226. That last one was 226. Our goal is under 2 seconds. I definitely feel myself as soon as I come up, I'm just shaking. I don't know why. All right, so that was 218. We're getting closer to our 2-second goal. Before we had 2 in the black, so that's an additional 3 because those 2 down there were already there. And then 1, 2, 3 into the green. So we are actually improving just slightly. Maybe let's run it one more time and I'll mark these. The hand guard is heating up a little bit. It's not bad though so far. That one felt really scattered. Mostly because I think I'm trying to find my dot in this aim point. It's not super hard, but the pistol brace makes things really difficult when you bring it up to your cheek. It flops around quite a bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 out, all the rest in. I could definitely feel myself draw that line. I don't know, let's do it one more time. I kind of just want to see. So that was 2-5-1, 6 rounds. We're not as fast as we want to be, but we're also not as accurate as we should be. Here's probably the last build drill we're gonna do before we move on to something else. But I really want to get under 2 seconds and just at least all in the black if I can. And green. Black and green. I would like to get them all into the green. That one felt pretty good. Let's see how it goes. We were so close to hitting our time. That was 2:22. Let's see where our rounds hit. Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all 5 minus this guy made it into the green. I feel proud. I think that's pretty good for me. For this next part, here's what we're gonna do. So the new drill, hit all 3 as quickly as you can, transitioning from dot to dot, right to left. We'll get an initial time and kind of see where it goes from there. All right, so the first one I do fairly slow and then I speed up after that. So hit, hit, hit. Not too bad, not great. Gotta account for height over bore here. 2.13 is my baseline. Let's run the drill again. So that was just slightly slower, 2.18. Originally it was 2.13. Hit the red, got closer. So we're doing the drill a little bit better here. So far, PSA came out with a great AK. I'm really liking this thing. It is really comfortable to shoot. The recoil feels really nice. I think that's indicative of just AKs. Yeah, just the whole thing feels really good. Big fan of it so far. Let's continue the drill. Under 2 seconds again is the goal. 1, 2, 3, all very low. First time it was under 2 seconds. So faster but less accurate. Let's try it again. That might have been my best one. Let's see. Or not necessarily. 2.11. So still just barely over 2 seconds. First shot here. Second shot here, so not great. And then third shot actually hit on the red. There's my shot dispersion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not bad, not great. A lot of training I gotta do with this thing. We haven't even tried this Hornady Black, so maybe I'll save that for the last. We went out to about 30 feet now, and I'm gonna do a new transition drill. I'm gonna go from that top gray circle to the bottom, and I'm gonna do 2 shots on each. So 2 top, 2 bottom. As fast as I can, let's get a baseline. Controlling recoil is a little bit different with this. I think that mostly has to do with the pistol brace. It's just pretty flimsy. So that was 3 seconds on the dot. 1, 2, 1, 2. 3 seconds, fairly accurate. That wasn't bad at all. Let's see if we can close it up a little more and get the time down. All right, let's run it again. Under 3 seconds is the goal, and same accuracy if I can. Definitely over 3 seconds. Yeah, that was 3.57. I could feel myself slow down quite a bit there. Okay, not sure where my second shot went. I know that was my first. And then the next 2 landed here as well. So number 1, not sure where the second went. And then I guess I stacked these 2. Let's run this one more time. I will say, it probably has mostly to do, I need to SBR this. It has a lot to do with this flimsy pistol brace. Just really not good for getting a consistent recoil. So that was 327. Let's see where the accuracy is. So number 1 was here, number 2 down here, not great. Number 1 was here, number 2 was here. So seems like we're getting better and worse at the same time. Not bad though. I'd be really interested to see how these numbers and accuracy change if I had a stock. Right now I'm leaving it as a pistol. Let's do it a little bit closer of a distance, see if we can bring the speed up here. Let's see, just under, again, just under. A much faster time, 213. Let's try that one again. That one felt pretty good, actually. We'll account for a height over bore here. So first shot, second shot, I guess. Interesting. First shot here, second shot here, and then these ones, first shot here, second shot there. I felt like that was pretty quick though. Maybe on my initial first 2 shots, I pulled quite a bit. 2, 3, 5. So not as quick as I think I'm doing these. I'm gonna swap the target out. So it looks like we've got 6 rounds left. I'm just gonna unload, kind of see accuracy-wise where we hit. Let's do 30 feet. Actually, let's do 45 feet. 45, we're going new distances now. New distances. Let's see how quickly we can get the rest of these rounds off and see how accurately we can get them. Okay, that was it. Yes, there was only 4. So that was 189. I have a feeling I was extremely inaccurate. Terrible. I mean, geez, that one's really far off. I was definitely aiming here the whole time. Definitely felt these. These first 2 shots are kind of easy to get on target because there's not so much going on with the gun. After those, I feel like I just get all wiggly and start shooting in random spots. But all we have left now is this Hornady Black, which will be interesting to see if this changes anything. So we only have 20 rounds of this. I'm gonna do bursts of 5 and we'll do it 4 times. I don't know why I shot 6. I said I was gonna shoot 4 or 5. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing. I think I just went into build drill mode. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. So I started here and then I was just like, blah. I don't know how I didn't see that. So they did all stay on target, technically. Just really bad. Let's do 30 feet and let's go for headshots. I will say after shooting 3 mags of this, the Hornady, I mean, it's not like a huge difference, but it shoots well, feels nice. Let's see how this goes. Slowed down quite a bit. 3.28, and hopefully we kept them all in the right spot. Yep, that's good. This is where I was aiming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not bad. Let's run that one again. So it seems like I just need to slow down quite a bit in order for this to be as accurate as I'm hoping. So that was just around 3 seconds. Let's see if we can get similar results. I'll shoot 3 rounds now. 3 rounds, 2 seconds. All right, started here. This was number 1, 2, and 3. Not bad, not bad. Let's do it again. I definitely felt myself pulling up. I'm not sure why that was. 1, 2, 3. Not bad, not great. And that was 184. So that's technically our fastest time so far. And we are unloaded fully. Okay, last thoughts here. So very impressed with the gun overall so far. Very fun round to shoot. I like it a lot. I wish that it was an easier round to get because it is super fun. If I had to suggest though, I mean, I definitely need to shoot it before I make any serious recommendations. Probably the 5.56 or the 300 blackout would be just as fun. I think the platform itself is the fun part. So if you're considering maybe this round, if you want to be able to shoot it all the time, maybe go 5.56 or 300 blackout, especially if you're planning on suppressing it. I think suppressed 300 blackout version of this would be super cool. So something I might look into in the future. For now, I would just say this is a super fun gun to shoot, and we'll see what else I have in store for it. Not exactly sure how the build is going to turn out from here, but I might do a little tweaking depending on how I want it to shoot. This is Driven's Armco grip. This is one thing I didn't talk about, but I will say this grip is actually fantastic. One of the better AK grips on the market, I would say. It's hard to find a good AK grip in my opinion, but this one molds to your hand very well. Super, super nice. So I would say my least favorite part about this is the pistol brace. You definitely have to SPR these, I think, in order for it to be more structurally rigid and just make more sense for the kind of shooting that you do with these. So overall, the rest of the build, super awesome. Very impressed with Midwest Industries here with the way their muzzle device pushes all the energy forward. I think it does a really great job, actually. I don't feel concussed. I mean, this thing is really shooting out a crazy amount of energy, and this does a great job of blasting it forward. Other than that, the Alpha furniture, I mean, I think it's just kind of a must. It looks awesome. You can add accessories. Other than that, super happy with this. I do have one more thing that I want to show you. This guy. Super happy about this Benelli. This is the M4, and I'm going to be building this out on the channel here pretty soon. I haven't even shot it yet. So yeah, let's do that right now really quick. I'm a huge fan of this. I cannot wait to build it out. I'm gonna do a bunch of cool stuff to make it awesome. Yeah, big fan.